So in the second example of an infusion rate question, I have used the same data but changed the question. So we still have a red herring, but it's different. So this time the question reads, a patient weighing 65 kilograms needs to be given an infusion of 320 milligrams of drug A over 24 hours. Drug A is diluted to a final volume of 30 ml with water for injections. What is the infusion rate in micrograms per kilogram per minute to 2 decimal places? So because we need to know the amount of drug micrograms per kilogram per minute, suddenly the weight of the drug becomes relevant. It's per kilogram, so the weight of the patient becomes relevant, and it's over a period of time, so the period of time becomes relevant. What is our red herring is the volume. We don't need that. I would also note as well at the moment the units. So we want micrograms per kilogram per minute, but we have a weight in milligrams. So at some point we need to watch out for converting the units. The kilograms is fine, it is as is, but the infusion rate is per minute, and our infusion we know is over 24 hours, so we need to convert the time. So the patient is having 320 milligrams. Let's convert this to micrograms at this point. So to do that we need to multiply by 1,000. So that's the weight of drug they're having. They're having that 320 milligrams over 24 hours. So we need to get that down to minutes. So we need to divide by 24 to get it down to an hourly rate, and then further by 60 to get it down to the rate per minute. And we also need to divide this by the kilogram weight of the patient to get the amount per kilogram. So that gives us a figure of 320,000 divided by 93,600, which gives us a figure of 3.4188 micrograms per kilogram per minute. We also need to be careful to read the question. It wants the answer to 2 decimal places, so this rounds up to 3.42, and that's our answer. You can, of course, with any of these questions, check backwards on yourself to check you've got the right answer. And the way you would do that would be to take not your rounded up figure, but your actual figure, and work backwards on yourself. So if it's 3.4188 micrograms per kilogram per minute, we need to multiply that by the weight, which is 65 kilograms, then by 60 minutes in the hour, then by 24 hours, divide all of that by 1,000 to convert back to milligrams, and that gives us an answer of 320 milligrams of drug. So if you've got time in an exam and you're not sure on any of your answers, you can work backwards on yourself to double check.